Hey guys, Llama here, and welcome back to another LEGO Bakugan video. So I haven't built a new one of these in a while now, and like 2 weeks ago I got inspired to build a new one. I was just, looking at the Bakugan that I had and was like, well, what's an iconic Bakugan people like? Um, so I decided to build White Naga. White Naga was one of the antagonists of the first season of Bakugan. Um, so he's pretty neat. Um, Now you might be thinking, White Naga's not the same as a Dragonoid, so the build better be different, Grant, or I'll stab you. Well, it is. It is different. It's very similar, but there are some key components that make it different. So here's White Naga right here as ball form. And here's Drago, or Pyrus Dragonoid. You'll see definitely along this row here is the biggest difference in the builds, because for the most part they are the same build, but that's mostly because the Bakugan themselves work the same way. It's the same type of transformation. Um, the only thing that's really different with the White Naga Bakugan is the head. Um, and interior slightly. Uh, so they are pretty similar. But anyway, enough rambling. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the actual Bakugan. So here he is. Um, these hinges are gross. I know they're not the right colors, but I don't have any white hinges. And honestly, I think I've only had like 2 white hinges in the entirety of my lifetime, and I don't know where they went. Because for some reason they're rare to me. I don't know if they're rare in the actual LEGO community, but to me, since I don't really ever get new parts, which is a shame, I have never had them. At least not in a time period I could really remember. So those are just the colors of hinges that I had. But yeah, ball form, you know, the drill. It's basically the same thing as the Dragonoid. Um, but of course, the transformation is slightly different. So that's what we're going to get into. So first off, the first step you're going to want to do is take this panel here and raise it up and out like that. Then you come to the back here and you take this plate and you move this back. Then you want to come to the sides and open up the wings like so. Then you go ahead and you rotate this plate right here. I don't know if you saw that. Let me try that again. So the plate looks like this, and then you rotate it so that it's pointing straight forward and out. Then you fold this up like so. You hinge this whole section down a little bit, and then you rotate, and then you take the little feet down here and you flip these down. And there you have White Naga. I mean, he's a little oofed when it comes to balancing, so you kind of have to lean him forward on those feet a little bit more, like this. But once you do that, he stands up all right. But yeah, here's White Naga. See, the head is definitely different from the Drago, and the horn is definitely different. There's a lot of engineering in just the head section of this thing, because everything else is about the same, like I said, but the head took like way too long to figure out how to get that ridiculous giant horn to be able to be there, because if I wanted to stay in the scale that I work in with these Lego Bakugan, which I do, um, it wouldn't really have worked. I tried so many different ways. Like I had the head be two separate pieces and like a hole in the middle, and tried to find a way to get the horn to pop out like the actual toy. But that didn't really work. So I ended up going with the over engineering of a horn flipping around and extending and crap. Um, but yeah, here's White Naga. I think he looks neat. These vent pieces are supposed to represent the little bumps that he has on his shoulders. You can kind of see that more from the front, like head on. You can see the little raised bumps there. Um, Comparing him with Drago, like I have been the entire video, which is probably not very fun for Naga, being Drago is his enemy. Um, you can see, like I said, they are quite similar, but also very different when it comes to the head part of them. Let's get a side profile. And I think that right there really shows how different the heads are. White Naga actually kind of looks like a Blue Eyes White Dragon if he was a Bakugan. If you just take the horn off, it'd probably be perfect for that. But yeah. Um, so I think it looks all right. I personally do not have a White Naga Bakugan, but I do have a Pyrus Naga Bakugan. And fun story with that. Pyrus Naga was actually my first ever Bakugan. And for like 2.5 years as a kid, I actually thought that my Naga was Drago. um, but then on further inspection, I realized, oh wait, no, it's not. It's a completely different thing. Um, I didn't get Drago for like a whole nother year, so I kept pretending it was Drago, even though I knew it wasn't. Because oh, it's a Pyrus dragon, it's got to be Drago, right? Um, but yeah. So my my Pyrus Naga is not in the greatest shape, to say the least. It's pretty borked. I mean, I'll still bring it on camera, but I played with this thing a lot as a kid, and it's really messed up. So I'll go grab him real quick and bring him in here. All right. You guys ready for this? Oh, oh, Naga. His feet are super loose, and his wing. This wing just straight up broke off. I could probably end up gluing that back on, but I haven't really touched it since it did break off. Yeah, this guy is this guy's definitely seen better days. He's he's not doing too well. His foot does not want to stay open. Uh yeah, he's definitely seen better days than how he is now. He also hasn't been able to actually close in a considerable amount of time, even with hold on now, get in there, even when he did have his other wing still attached and fully together and not broken. He wasn't really able to stay closed. I don't know what was wrong with it, but as you can see, he never really wanted to stay closed. The head seems to close a lot better than it did when I was a kid for some reason. But yeah, he never actually wanted to stay closed, so yeah. But yeah, my Naga's pretty messed up. Anyway, guys, that's about it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you do, make sure to hit that like button down below to show me that you did. And as always, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to make sure that you don't miss out on any new content that comes to the channel if you're new, and if you want to see more Bakugan stuff like this. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!
The battle scars were never here.